Just the way I felt watching this movie, it's such a feel-good kind of rom-com. Does it feel the same way when you're making it? What was that set experience like for you, Brooke?
It was everything and more because we were surrounded by Pat Campbell did the amazing set. So we were surrounded and everything was real and authentically Scottish, and it was incredible, and it was a dream. But then after we'd wrap, we would continue. We would continue. We all, we ate dinners together and drank whiskey together, and learned how to Kaylee dance and learned how to knit. And every night, the knitters and we'd meet up in this sort of like little pub section, and drink some whiskey and knit. And my knitting came out all like this, but it didn't matter. It just was everything you can imagine. I mean, when you're horseback riding actually in that terrain, and how beautiful it was. And it felt as much like a fantasy as it does to watch it.
Harry, what was your favorite thing that you did while making this film, whether on set or off set?
Well, my favorite thing was getting to work with Brooke, because obviously I've been a big fan for a long time, like many people. And when I heard she was doing this movie, and I read the script, I thought how perfectly she was cast in the role of Sophie Brown. And it was an opportunity to really, show her comic chops. And the character that I play is this guy who's really kind of a hermit, a little bit kind of like Scrooge. He's very rigid and closed off to the world. And along comes this breath of fresh air in Brooke's character, Sophie, who is open and filled with the spirit of life and love and Christmas and all of it. And he's just not ready for any of it. So I was just excited when I read it. I thought, we're really going to have a good time. And we did. We made sure to have a good time. Yeah.
I need you both to be like the Tom Hanks, Meg Ryan of Netflix, and just do like 12 rom-coms back to please.
Sign me up too. Absolutely.
Where's the call sheet? I'm in.
I mean, people were really excited to see you two together. Now, what is your history? I feel like this isn't the first time you're meeting.
I met Brooke many, many years ago. I mean, she still meets like thousands of people a week. I met her. I was a long line of people standing in line to shake her hand at Studio 54 back in 81, I think, or 82.
I just went to Studio 54 and shook people's hands.
Well, she was being bombarded, right, Brooke? She was bombarded wherever she went. There was always a light on her, and wherever she went. And I remember being so excited to meet her because I was obviously a big fan. And then when I heard that I was actually going to get to work with her, I thought, oh gosh, where do I sign on? This is going to be perfect, because I was such a fan of her work and her comedy. And this role was perfect for her to showcase all of that. And I hadn't done a rom-com since Princess Bride. I thought, what perfect one to do after all these years than Brooke Shields. Yeah.
I have to
imagine.
imagine.
It was an honor for us to have him say yes. I mean, you kind of have to set your sights hopefully as high, and then you kind of always have to go, well, we'll have a second list. And so when he said yes, it was just it was so refreshing to know we could do this together, and that he trusted us to do a rom-com after so many years. It was important for me to have him be very comfortable, and he brought to the character of Miles so much, not just history, but layers. And they were the layers that Sophie has to sort of chisel at, to sort of get to what she knows is a beautiful heart, but what he's tried to protect for too long.
Yeah.
Oh, wonderful movie. Please do more. Thank you so much. I'm out of time, but so lovely talking to you both.
Thank you, Ash.